The rain fell in a relentless cold sheet, turning the jungle floor into a muddy swamp. Two elite soldiers, clad in advanced camouflage, moved with practiced silence, their rifles held at the ready. They were closing in on their target. A lone operative who had single-handedly disrupted their supply lines for weeks. They knew their prey was skilled, but they had the advantage of numbers and surprise, or so they thought. Up ahead, a faint glint of metal, almost invisible against the wet leaves. They exchanged a look, a silent agreement. The trap was set. They fanned out, one circling left, the other right, creating a deadly pincer. They were the best, handpicked for this mission. Their target was pinned down in a small, dilapidated ruin, a relic of a forgotten war. As they crept closer, the silence was shattered by a single deafening crack of a sniper rifle. The soldier on the left crumpled to the ground, a clean shot through his high-tech helmet. This was a ghost. He dove for cover behind a massive banyan tree, his heart pounding against his ribs. He couldn't see the shooter. Not a muzzle flash, not a wisp of smoke, nothing. The shots were coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. He was being hunted, toyed with. Whispers and legends from his unit flashed through his mind. Stories of a phantom sniper known only as Echo. They said she could bend the light, that she moved with the wind and her bullets never missed. They said she was a myth, a campfire story to scare new recruits. But huddled behind a tree, with his partner gone and his own life hanging by a thread, he knew the stories were true. He was hunting a legend. Desperation took over. He unpinned a smoke grenade, pulled the pin, and hurled it towards the ruins. A thick white cloud billowed out, obscuring the entire area. This was his only chance. He bolted from his cover, running blindly through the smoke, firing his rifle in wild, uncontrolled bursts. He just had to get to the ruin, to close the distance. Up close, a sniper was vulnerable. Dark space. Empty. A collapsed roof let in the gray, rainy light, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. A discarded water canteen lay on the floor, nothing else. A soft click from above. He looked up, his eyes widening in terror. Perched silently on a wooden beam high in the rafters was a figure, almost one with the shadows. It was her, Echo. She wasn't holding a rifle. In her hands was a simple compact crossbow aimed directly at his chest. Her eyes, cold and calm, met his. She hadn't just been shooting at him. She had been hurting him, driving him exactly where she wanted him. The entire firefight, the impossible shots, the smoke screen, it was all part of her plan. He had walked right into her parlor. He never stood a chance. The legend was real, and he was just another footnote in her story. Thanks for watching this thrilling tale. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Let me know in the comments what kind of stories you'd like to see next. Until then, stay safe and see you in the next video.